What's up, Blizzard Nation? Welcome back to Strictly Blizzness, episode 116. Good in.
It is.
Right off the bat, huge thank you to Creative Edge and Edge VR Arcade for making Strictly Blizzness possible.
Correct. We thank you very much
Yep.
for your patience and tolerance of us some days. Yeah.
Tolerance is a good word.
Tolerance is a great word.
Yep.
You're looking very poofy today.
Thank you. I think.
I like your hair.
It's new. No, it's
You don't
not.
have a hat
It's
on.
just
That's what it is. You
no
don't have a hat
or
on. Okay.
It's cruise wind hair. I don't know. And my fish shirt from the cruise. I got told I had to wear it on the episode. But it's actually comfortable.
So show everyone what it looks like. So we're on our first port and we're going to be snorkeling. And Ryan decides when we get to port that he doesn't have a swim shirt and he needs a swim shirt.
Had swim trunks, just not a swim shirt.
Yes, he didn't swim in just his shirt. So he walks out of the store with that on.
Yeah.
And we're all like, oh, we'll be able to find you
Keeps
now.
me safe while jogging at night as well.
Very bright. It's very, very bright. But it worked very well for
And
you.
then a real slap in the face once we were back from snorkeling. Like every shop we stopped in had normal, plain colored swim shirts.
Yeah.
But I'm a Marlin. Whoever bring Hawaiian or Island or whatever night back, I am set.
Yeah,
for
you
Blizzard
are good
theme
to
nights.
go.
Yep.
We need a Jimmy
or
Buffett
ugly
night.
shirt night or Buffett night. Yes.
Yeah, we need a Buffett night. Oh, anyway. Lots of great memories were had. Lots of bingo.
Yeah.
I have cruise bingo, and I have jargon in my head from our lovely host of bingo, Trevor, who wore these psychedelic pants.
Yeah, let's
that
be
were
glad I didn't come home with a glitter suit.
Right. He had, those were sequins pants, and they were very loud. But we had a lot of fun. We learned that Ryan, along with math being a strong suit,
Words.
sometimes has phonetic challenges.
Many
And
phonetic challenges. I also don't check autocorrect too often on my phone, which is, we knew that before we left the country, but
yeah,
we had some good ones.
yeah, you did.
Yeah. I meant to say literally, and it said little fly. So, yeah.
So there was a
Little fly instead of literally. Yep.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yep.
For
sure.
Our spouses were entertained,
Right.
no doubt. And his lovely bride got to celebrate her 40th birthday.
Yep.
We had some great dinners, some wine, shots.
Yep.
Lots of shots.
She loved it.
Yeah. Fabulous.
Yes. Thank you
You're welcome.
for coming along and
Thank you for doing the doing to earn it.
appreciate
So
it.
that's all good.
You bet.
All right.
Back to reality.
Here we are.
We are on the Monday of Friday for Cyber Monday, Black Friday. Let's try that again. We're on the Monday of the week of our Black Friday sale.
It's Thanksgiving week,
Yes,
people. That's what he's
Thanksgiving
trying to say.
Happy
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yes. Happy Thanksgiving. Before we dive into stuff, let's talk a little bit about Thanksgiving.
Sure.
Because there's been some controversy over
Oh.
controversy over everything these days. But Thanksgiving, although the origin of it and the people who shared in Thanksgiving and now what some people have made it be with Native Americans versus the first settlers, what our generation or our generations celebrate is a day of giving thanks. Thanks for each other, thanks for family. And this is the start of the holidays, right? So this is that season where it can be very challenging for some people, just because it's the holidays. Some people are also experiencing loss as a first Thanksgiving without a loved one. So really be cognitive of those people that are out there. And you know, that first holiday without, we did that last year. We had lost my dad. So it was our first Thanksgiving. It was our first Christmas without him. And it's a big hole, but you still need to be thankful for those around you. And for those of you suffering through that, or know that this might be the last Thanksgiving with someone, for instance, we all should celebrate as though it's our last, because you really don't know what next year brings. So I hope we have many more Thanksgivings.
Right.
I don't want to be a Debbie Downer this morning. But keep keep those people in your prayers because this is a tough time, and let's be thankful of what we have. Although you might have loss, celebrate the memories that you have because that's how we keep those loved ones close.
Bet. Yeah.
So happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and happy Black Friday. So let's talk a little bit about Black Friday.
Yes. You probably, as you're seeing this, if you are following our Facebook page, have been hit by an ad. So the Black Friday BOGO is active, and that is a buy one, get one free on 2024 Flex plans with a $10 Kimps Ace gift card for each Flex plan while supplies last.
Now, do they get early access because of watching the show?
Maybe. There's a longer answer to that. So season ticket holders, our family of businesses can get to it right now. If you're smart, you have early access. We'll just leave it at that. So
We'll just wink.
yes, yep.
Yeah.
But it's a great deal. So
It is a great deal.
If you see the video ad floating around, it's an awesome ad. Thanks to our friends at, again, that one is the Creative Edge crew. That turned out great.
It did.
Yep.
We were giggling when we saw
Yep.
the preview of it. That's right, Ryan.
Yeah. So yeah, and if you see that too, I mean the math Kathy goes over in there for literally, not little fly, $100. You get $220 worth of value on that by the time you get 2 Ace gift cards and then 20 Blizzard tickets.
Yeah, that's our
Yeah.
friends at Kim's, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Fabulous.
Great chance to get a gift for someone for the holiday, or if you're a normal Flex plan holder, to get a bunch of tickets for the 2024 season. So
Absolutely. It's going to be a great season.
keep in mind 8 home games too. So those of you prior Flex plan holders who had built your Flex plan purchase math on how many games you can attend in a 7-game season, keep in mind there's one more home game this year too. So that may result in you buying 2 plans and getting 40 tickets.
Could be.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I think that's enough on
Sounds
Black Friday.
good. Let's hit them with it.
No, you have so much more to cover.
Sure. We had some questions. Want to go there next?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So 2 schedule-related questions. So we had, why are the last 3 to 4 games always on the road? And then we also had the question around why the 305 games in May there on Saturday. There are 2 May 11th, May 18th, 305 Saturday games. I can take that one.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the May games, and you'll see this when you come out on the theme night and the promo schedule hits, there are things after the game on those 2 games. And one is Faith and Family, and there's no secret we've done on Faith and Family the past 2 seasons with concerts. The other, the May 11th game, falls on Mother's Day weekend, so we just thought it'd be a great chance for families and moms to get out to the game and still not be out crazy late for Mother's Day activities. There'll also be some stuff after the game on that one, and we actually, with those 2 May games, we may run, see what I did there, a matinee special in May on those 2 games, because you have 2 back-to-back 305s, and they're the early shows, so you may see some cool ticketing stuff around those too. So that's the 305 kickoff question.
Yeah. We don't want to give too much away.
And if you actually follow our gambler friends, not to the extent of 305, but they've actually moved their Saturday face-off time up for Gamblers Hockey 2 to 605 Saturday games. It's just church crowds, and statistically, religion or not, Sunday being a family day for a lot of folks, like, we're just not going to make those 705 games. Now, the early March 23rd Saturday game is a 605 that falls on spring break. That's why that one's there in March. So
yeah, and just keep in mind that the games normally last about that 2:45 to 3 hour time frame. So if you start at 7:05, you're talking 10 o'clock, and then we can't get the kiddos on the field for 5th quarter, or you got a bunch of crabby kids, or you got sleeping kids in the stands. So we want to make it a true family event, especially when it's a Saturday.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be, I mean, it's still 3 o'clock. So you have the morning, you have early afternoon.
Yeah, and I think college, NFL, whatever, they all fire. The second wave of games on Saturday or Sundays are usually around 3 after the noon game gets done anyway. So I think it's a normal football time, if that's a thing. But
it's a thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We made it a thing.
It's now a thing. Yeah.
You want to take the...
I'll take
why
that.
are the last games on the road? Yeah.
So we've talked about this, people. You haven't been paying attention. We do not have dates then. There's concerts going on, but we also would not have fans in the stands if we went into July. Keep in mind, a lot of our ticket holders, our groups, our schools, our things associated with school, so your sports, so on and so forth. So as soon as kids get out of school, people are out of Wisconsin. You're going camping, you're going up to a cottage, you might be going to another state to take advantage of your child's summer break. You want a break, whatever the case might be. We just don't have fans in the stands in late June and July. Again, with the season shifting, it just made it that much more difficult that we have to load all of our dates at the beginning of the season. As I've said before, when Larry and I bought into this concept, we were starting in February. So February 1, we'd actually have the guys come to town for the Super Bowl, and then we'd kick off camp the following Monday. So we'd have a Super Bowl watch party, and then we'd kick off camp. That's now shifted an entire month, which then takes us into the summer. And we just can't get fans to come, and it's not profitable. Be honest, it's not profitable to have an empty arena when you have one of our games.
And when we looked at it this year, we slid that June game as far as we could with dates given to us too. So we had the option to have that one earlier, and because of the feedback, because we listen, we took that one as late as possible as we could at home in June there. So.
Right.
So it does. I mean, it was a weird bye week there when you look at the schedule, but it does split. It's a week later than last season at home, so it's 1 week later than it was last season, our last home game, and it's less road games in a row thanks to that bye week. So I know it still feels like there's a bunch of road games, but that's as far late as we could slide it without messing with playoff holds, 4th of July weekend, you name it. So
yeah, so there's a lot of, the holiday weekends get to be tough with Memorial Day weekend and 4th of July if it's around a weekend. And our commissioner does his best. And I did that schedule for years, so I know what that's like to juggle those holiday weekends. If everybody had the same dates available, we could easily say no one has to have a game on Memorial Day weekend, and that's a bye. No one has to have a game on the 4th of July weekend, and that's a bye. But as you could see through the schedule, there's some people that have 2 byes. There's some that have 3.
Yep.
And that's just the nature of what dates are available from what arenas.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Got it.
Do we need any more elaboration?
I don't think so. Those were the 2 big questions. Someone had commented regarding the Rush Center, but we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And maybe it was in hindsight, look at that in the mass switching arenas. I wonder if that was a question that was.
I think so, and it was Mass as well as Arizona because both switched arenas. And
we did bleep and censor you, so maybe they had thought you had shared that and shouldn't have. So
no,
we're leaving the beep.
I thought so let's talk about the censor. We'll just talk about the censor. The censor had to do with a player coming back onto our roster. So I thought he was signed with a contract.
Yep.
But he's not signed with a contract. He's just back to we have his rights.
Got it.
So he may or he may not play this coming season. He was on the Sioux Falls Storm.
You're going to get bleeped and censored.
No, don't bleep me out. No.
Well, actually, fans, if you ever want to know things, the transaction report for the IFL exists on the IFL website. That's nothing that anybody hides.
Right. So, and honestly, I had people texting me, is this what I think it is? And I'm like, yes, it is. But he did not have a contract. So he's back was that he'd be playing. But as of right now, we don't know if he's actually playing or not. He may choose to coach. He may choose to be done with football. We're not really sure.
Cool.
And
we're still at the Rush Center.
Yes, we are still at the Rush Center. We're not going anywhere. They're great playing partners. It's a great facility. It meets our needs for everything that we do, all the craziness that we bring to the table.
Yeah.
We love Christy and the whole crew there. I mean, everybody's just fabulous to work with.
Yeah.
We even help out our friends with other that also play at the Rush.
with ideas and
brainstorming.
Yeah. So. Yeah, we get together with GB and the Gamblers frequently and chat through things. So, yep.
Yeah. I feel as though we're missing something, but it'll
IFL
just have
stuff?
to wait. Not much on the IFL side. We're kind of letting everybody get into the holiday spirit, and we're all just sitting back watching this AFL dumpster fire that's happening. I find it very comical For all the diehard AFL fans that are out there, you seem to forget what they did to the players and all of the networks and everybody else the 2 times that they closed. So you all think that it's so easy for them to just go back and get some sort of a TV deal. They didn't have enough people watching, first of all, to just give you a time slot. And second, it costs money, and they didn't have the money. So some of these teams that they've signed have outwardly said, hey, we don't know anything about this, or have said, we don't play in that arena, or have said, we don't have a contract with that arena,
right,
or have said, we have to travel because we have no home base. I don't know how you do a full season in 24 with those types of comments from ownership groups.
right.
So they're going to try something. Not really sure what it's going to look like, if it's going to last, if it'll get off the ground. But I think they have a little bit of a situation where they have the what we really want to do, what we really can do. And then there's a media person that's way out in right field that's just they hear something and they put it out there right away, and then it gets debunked, the next day. So I guess we'll see. We'll see when it happens. They're supposedly starting in April, I think. Is what I saw. So there is a schedule of sorts that has come out, and there was a lot of feedback. I find this interesting. There was a lot of feedback about playoffs. So much like we have a neutral site for our championship game, which is up this year. This is the 3rd year that we'll be playing in Vegas in 2024. So we don't know if 25 will be in the Dollar Loan Center in Vegas or not. But they're going with neutral sites for their playoff games.
Entirety of the playoffs, right?
Yeah. Maybe that's to boost recognition of the AFL in other arenas. That's the only thing I can think of.
Right.
But who knows?
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We will.
Yeah. So probably when we come back, we'll be talking about Christmas stuff.
Yep.
Because we're off next week.
Yeah. And if you check out the Black Friday stuff, even if you're not a Flex Plan holder, there's a Christmas closeout sale going on that we really haven't separately posted about yet, but it's like the 2020 do-over shirt, the 2019 playoff shirt, older Blizzard swag at ridiculously low prices to clear out and make room for the new stuff. But that is live right now. It's select sizes on stuff until we're out. So,
yeah. We got some cool stuff that's still hanging around the office.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I got.
That's all I have. Marlin boy.
It's styling.
It's styling. You're
Wearing
very
it
bright.
All day. I have one meeting that they'll probably be like, what the heck? Yep.
That's a nice shirt, Ryan. Are you a fisherman?
For the low price, it can be yours.
Don't sell it.
I won't sell it.
Okay.
Well, wrap that one? Or
Let's wrap.
else think of?
Wrap it? Where'd that come from?
Well, I didn't know if we hit him with the fake, hit him with it, or
say that 5 times fast.
No. Nope. Not with my recent struggle with words.
All right. Well, our new thing on
pretty
the
good
side.
length episode. It's normal. We're looking at a clock over here.
We have a clock now. We have a clock.
Creative Edge is constantly upgrading.
Yes.
Yep.
New things.
Yes.
Kind of throws me because it's like time is ticking away over.
So if you're a Blizzard partner that watches this, or just somebody interested in video of any type for yourself, reach out. These folks are insane at what they do.
Yeah, as you can tell we've upped our game from a video content perspective this season. You'll see more, but they're the folks that produce that stuff for us, and they are the folks that produced our game time
intro video
last year.
Yep.
Not for the first game. I think it was the second home game we launched that.
Yeah, April.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
That's all I have.
All right. Should we hit him with it?
Let's hit him. Go Blizz.
Don't forget to like, follow,
subscribe,
share,
and ring that notification bell to get all of our content in your inbox.